Okay, I'm going to throw down this link and press the link and come on in the studio. Press messenger for the spiritual army angels link. Hold on. There'll be several links here. Blessed to have several pages. Okay. There we go. All right. Hold on. Pass me the phone for a second. We're gonna talk about this mayor of New York City. We're gonna talk about New York City. Okay. And we're gonna talk about the first thing that this idiotic mayor did. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Because I learned about trying to call people in the just a second. Hold on, wait, honey. There's nothing else to the door like that. Watch out, and then you gotta move away from the door. See how much was that thing? Okay, all right. So I'm gonna see you later. Okay. So press the link. Spiritual apartments available, New York City. Press that one. Press that link. Apartments available, New York City. So you could come in the studio, because we want to talk about the mayor of New York City. There you go. Link. There's a link. StreamYard. Press that link. Hope you could come on in. And because the first idiotic thing I seen that man do, he came for President Trump. So I knew New York City was going to be in trouble. And I grew up in New York City. And also, the person that we're trying to get to come on to the show grew up in New York City. You can also come on Avatar. You don't have to, if you see a camera, you could press your camera. Are you in the studio? Hold on, let me try to guide you in here. Because I invited someone that is furious about the things that's going on in New York City. Do you need more help? Hit the apartments available in New York City, because it's supposed to say messenger for the spiritual army angels, but it's not saying that. And then you should be able to come into the studio. Maybe, let me try to send you the link to the show or something like that. Now that I know how to do that. Because we will be discussing how the Democratic Party, in my opinion, was so racist that they didn't even back up this man that I have in front of this picture. And I want to get his name. As I grew up as a child, he had a crew of people protecting people on trains, using his own money and donations. We had the Son of Sam running around trying to attack us. Like, they didn't even arrest the Son of Sam, and he was out there protecting everyone from who? The Son of Sam. Hold on, let me try to. I don't know. I'm going to get better with this technology stuff, y'all. Trust me. What I'm trying to do now. There we go. The link is there. You got to just hit the link. Hit the link, my dear. Hit the link. You see this thing right here? Hit that link. Take your little arrow and press that. It's going to put you in the studio. All right? Press that link, and it's going to put you in the studio. Because I need you to talk about the mayor of New York City, because you have a fire underneath you that I have about this mayor of New York City. I could even tell you a story about the eyebrows, and I want to know why you can't come in. What's up? Hold on. Let me give you a call, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Why you can't come in? Why you can't come in? Hit that link. Hit that link. And you should be able to come in the studio, because Okay, hold on. I don't know. She says she don't know how to do it. Well, the things that she had to say, I was not even aware of what this mayor is doing in New York City because I clocked out. I clocked out because I witnessed the treason. They had these immigrants illegally vote so they could vote this mayor in. Y'all talking about y'all worried about the the illegal immigrants and all of that. You need to be worried about these DACA children. They came here and multiplied by 20 per family, 10 per family, 5 per family, and they bought up all American real estate because their parents came here as doctors and lawyers. You know, a good example. Look at that woman on the Housewives. Look at her. I'm not even gonna say her name. You know, but the DACA kids, sorry to say, American citizens need to be aware of because their parents have come here and bought real estate. And that's less real estate for American citizen. And with a mayor in New York City, I've witnessed Mayor Adams, I don't have to say allegedly, take me to court because I want to tell it to a judge. I witnessed treason at PS 125. With my knowledge, I'm giving the opinion. If somebody is saying go to the table, and I'm saying, wait a minute, my son is not registered. How can he just go to the table? How many people is just going to the table? What's going on here? One registration per family, everybody going to the table because they thought I was going to be down with the Joho. No. I'm down for change.
Okay.
And once I seen what politicians are really about, and it's about that money, Mayor Cuomo running, you get to keep that money. It's about that money. They don't care. They just use the same old slogans, fair housing, this and that. They don't care about none of that. They care about their money that they get to keep, whether they win or lose. They telling me, and that's the spiritual angels, that there's no more civil rights leaders out there that care about the Black American man. We, the people, have to care. We have to care. We have to stop. Like, let me speak on Cardi B. Now, in households of all throughout America, children are singing her songs. Now, this is a woman that admitted out of her own mouth that she took men to a hotel and drugged them. This is a woman that was accused of setting up girls, getting them harmed, accused of it, allegedly, because they was messing with her hoish ass boyfriend, her husband. I mean, but let me tell you something. When she showed women that you could go through a divorce and still go through with your pregnancy, when she showed women that you could have a baby and be married and don't have to terminate your baby because it's not your husband's, I gotta forgive her. I gotta forgive her for them making her the new gatekeeper. No, Pied Piper of the children. Pied Piper to follow the songs, follow the only place you should be throwing that is on the door where the basketball thing is. Here, take it over there. Don't jump down because you can hurt yourself. Here, it's not a park. This is, if you fall wrong, you can hurt your head. Now hold on, where's the hoop? Go where the hoop is. Open up the door and go where the hoop is. Yeah, and that's where you throw the basketball. And the beautiful children that she have, she's showing, because mostly girls that like to dress like her. So she's showing girls like her how to bring forth life and bring your babies in this world. So with that, If she leading them with that powerful message, then I'm gonna forgive about all that other stuff that she's keeping them influenced to do. I don't agree with fellatio. That's not the way kings and queens make love. That's the way these entities have different sensations, and they taught you how to please them. Okay? These entities that you are brainwashed to believe you are the only entities in this universe. Fellatio is not a part of human sex. You a damn lie, whatever you turned out to be. Keep on doing what Simon says. You know, Kyle. I put this on to talk about this mayor of New York City. I stopped being a New Yorker. That's why I'm speechless. I'm appalled. I'm embarrassed before the nation of this world, because as soon as he got elected, he put on that music from his country. He humiliated our president. I'm appalled. It's a good thing that my memory cannot call names. It's a good thing. I'm so glad that I wasn't in the audience that day when they played that music, because I would have been arrested, ripping them damn speaker wires. What happened to the national anthem? Ridiculous. Trump will annihilate us. Okay? Anyway, unfortunately, my guests could not figure out how to hit the StreamYard link. And I went to my on my phone, and the link is there. The link is there. It's that page. You just gotta hit it with your pointer. You gotta hit it, and it will bring you in the studio of StreamYard, because you was on fire, you was aggravated, and I told you I was gonna put this post up for you to come up and discuss your mayor. So let me try to text you and see if you when is delivered. This is not delivered. You're not reading this. All right, well, okay. I need y'all to know it's really sad. It's really sad how the man that he was running against, I need to say his name. Oh my God. Hey Siri, what's the name of the mayor that was running for New York City? All three of them. What's their names? Yes. This is what Siri gives me all the information. This is Adam Curris. Yeah, I'm here after the crap became Curtis representative party. Guardian.com. Hold on, this is the one. Republican Party. Yeah, that's who I want. Guardian Angels. Willie. Democrat former council. Mayor de Blasio. Okay, I know Mayor de Blasio, but what is his name? Angels, a volunteer patrol group. Right. Curtis. Salveway. I can't even say his name, but this man was protecting New York City with a group of men. They used to wear their red bandanas, and he had a love for New York City. And it's really a racist shame how the Republican Party did not back him up to become mayor of New York City. It's a racist shame. And people are really brainwashed that the Democrats are doing good. They're not. They're not. They destroyed the city. They destroyed our programs. They bankrupt the city. When they allow all those illegal immigrants in, they bankrupt the city. And that's why it's time for these poor people that got deported back to their countries. Their countries are Garden of Edens, and they need to be rebuilt. And that's why it's up to the gang members to sue for the prohibition of marijuana. Check out my page. Spiritual messages are left on there for gang members. Y'all check it out. Unfortunately, my peoples couldn't come up. I guess we'll set a time because they wanted to set a time, and I'm like, listen, YouTube is about sporadic, real, like how you feel. Not ready to get set. You gotta go. So we want to hear the raw, real deal. And there are a lot of people suffering, and mostly Black Americans. Just because you got my color, you not me. Just know that. Black Americans, and stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Because it's people with just a little bit of our color living heaven on this earth. And our descendants got slayed, lynched, everything. Terminated. Incinerated. All kinds of things. Just for you. They saying sit on the bus. Okay? All right? So, as proud as a military uniform may be, as a Black American man, I think you need to excuse yourself for the history of the treason that was put upon you. You never got your 40 acres in a mule, and we still not getting it. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, now listen. I done warned you. Some of listen. This floor is hard. I don't think you should be jumping, okay? Because you can hurt your ankles. Now stop jumping. Twist your feet up. May grace and peace be unto y'all. Do some kind, earn your points. Be ready, for the revelation. Earn your points. Feed God's children. Take care of God's children. Not just your family members. Take care of a stranger. Okay? Make sure. Pass the test. Don't be passing nobody by and they say they hungry and you don't go into the store and buy them some food. Don't be a little roach looking up with your soul, transition into a little roach, and you looking up seeing one of your loved ones starve, somebody passing them by, not helping them with food. We got a revelation, okay? Got a revelation, all right? Seen a man with a little bee as a pet. Do not disturb on. I don't want that on. I'm telling you, I don't know whoever or whatever is messing with my phone, but whatever. Y'all have a blessed day, okay? Sorry my people's couldn't come up, man. That would have been nice and fine, but people won't listen. Why? Hit the link and come up now. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna try one more time. Hit that link and come up and talk about this mayor of New York City. Hit that link. You could do it. Hit the link and to talk about the mayor of New York City. Go to the page, find my page, hit the link. It's there because I went to the link. Hit the link because I need to talk about how these immigrants took over New York City. I need to talk about how I witnessed treason at PS 125, talking about go to the table. I need to talk about how all these DACA children got all the properties in the ghetto. Need to talk about that. And not only in the ghetto, properties and jobs and everything. I need to talk about how they rich ass folk took over our benefits. Okay? So next time I hope I get to talk about it because I'm not feeling like this by myself.